Vegan Recipes with Pat and Emily.
Hi, thanks for joining me again today on It's Vegan. Today we have veganized a family favorite. We are going to do a green bean casserole. To start out with, you're going to open your green beans and your mushrooms and we're going to drain them, which I have already done. Next, we are going to take our mushrooms and put them in a food processor. And you want to chop these up pretty finely in your food processor. I'm going to scrape the sides down to make sure all of the mushrooms get chopped up, and then we're just going to do this for one more quick second. We don't want them too small. Alright, now our mushrooms are ready. We're going to start on our cream sauce. Now that we've got our mushrooms all chopped up, we are going to start turning this into mushroom soup concentrate for our casserole. That was some almond milk. Now we're going to add onion powder, garlic powder, and some vegetable bouillon. And you're going to want to whisk this all together. Now I'm going to add the cornstarch in. You want to add it before your mixture gets too hot so you don't end up having lump problems. No one wants any of those lump problems. And we're just going to continue to whisk this together as it heats up until it starts to thicken. Turn up the heat a little bit. It is starting to thicken up here. We have just been stirring it and slowly heating it. This is almost where we want it. I'm going to cook it a tiny bit more and then remove it from the heat. Now that we've got this to the consistency that we want it, we are going to add in our mushrooms that we pulsed in our food processor. This is how fine that you want them to be. And we're going to add 2 cans of green beans. When you are choosing your pot at the beginning of this, your skillet, make sure you pick one that will hold all of this. That way you're not dirtying so many dishes to stir these ingredients together. Making me ready for Thanksgiving already. Now it's time to get our casserole dish out, and we'll be right back. Alright, I've got my casserole dish here. It is 7.5, 8-inch casserole dish. We're going to coat the bottom with some Pam. Then half of our green beans. Oh, and I have the oven preheating to 350. Then we like to put a layer of our French's onions in the middle. Get about half of them in there. Then we're going to top that with the remaining green bean casserole. Smooth out the top. And then cover with the rest of our crispy onions. And this is going in the oven for a half an hour. That's it. We'll be back when it's done. Pulled this out of the oven. 15 minutes in, we thought the top was getting a little dark, so we covered it with aluminum foil. So keep an eye on it. And now it's time for us to plate some of this up. Ooh, that is looking hot. And it smells delicious too. I might need to let this cool a minute before I take a bite. Oh yeah, that's hot. It's got a really good flavor. I don't even think I would know. I might have to ask the hostess what was in this if I was served it at Thanksgiving. I hope you make it, and I hope you like it as much as we did. Come back and see us next week.